welcome back to part 2. Oh my gosh, I went and grabbed lunch in the meantime while my computer finished charging. So we are at, let's see, 93%. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I have my mic set up. I can see like the little green lights on my microphone. So that's back to normal. Okay. This is where I decided I'm going to pick up where we left off with the cards. There's only 3 more left. And then if you guys have any questions, anything you want me to channel, just put it in the live chat and then I'll get to that after the card reading. That way we have time to see everything I pull because I feel like I could channel for you guys all day long. Okay, so let's just get into it. Okay, this was the last one where we left off, which was the white card. It's like a white diamond feather energy. So purity and innocence. So I briefly read this before we got started. And the biggest takeaway from this card is you just need to stop and do nothing and just be. It's time to slow down. It's time to do a good cleansing for yourself. Maybe that might look like burning smoke or taking a bath or swimming in like a river or a pool, going to a sauna, okay? And I feel like it's really about like giving yourself permission to just not have a sense of urgency 24/7 and just allowing yourself to slow down and just literally be. I know that when I was on my way to get lunch like an hour ago, I literally was like, I'm not going to listen to any music. I'm just going to be in the silence and listen to the traffic around me. And that was really hard to do. I'm not going to lie. But I wanted to keep my like my psychic channels cleared because if I start listening to music, it like clogs it up and it's like takes time to clear it. And so I wanted to make sure that I was clear and ready for you guys at 1 o'clock today. So yeah. Okay. Moving on. We have indigo, mystery, and mastery of life. Okay, I like this one. Intuitively, I'm not picking up on anything, actually. Yeah, indigo children and rainbow children, whatever that means. Let's see what Archangel Metatron has to say. Okay, indigo holds mystery and beckons you into its embrace to reveal the meaning of existence and the meaning of you. Interesting. Ooh, I like this first sentence. Okay, here we go. You cannot discover yourself by staying only in the warm sunshine of life. You need the searching times of the dark night of the soul as well. Oh yeah, okay, so right now this is coming through immediately. So for some of you, going to therapy right now, especially if you have subconscious relationship trauma, would really serve your highest good at this time. I know I need that at this time as well. Let's see, what else? Okay, yeah, this is about reconnecting with your inner child. So as adults, we lose that connection to our senses and all that is. We need to be as children once more, curious to explore and seek out new adventures and ask why, as a child does as it tries to make sense of its new world. So yeah, there's one thing I want to mention really quick, which is a lot of us who went through severe childhood trauma, we were forced at such a young age to start thinking, like turning on our thinking mind instead of just being and being present and observing. Okay, so, and this could look like, I'm going to give a couple examples that would relate to like my lifestyle. So maybe it's like trying a new restaurant. Okay, I love food. I'm obsessed with food. So maybe it's going and exploring a new restaurant. Maybe it's going to the grocery store and exploring how to make a new dish or a new baking recipe. Or making a new dessert and having fun with it. Like I literally just made homemade vanilla cupcakes and like a rose water whipped cream the other day. The whipped cream turned out fantastic. Like it was 10 out of 10. The cupcakes, not so much. I used way too much vanilla and I was so hard on myself. I was like, oh, you idiot. Like, why'd you use all this vanilla, right? But the thing is, I would have never learned to like not master that if I didn't make those mistakes. And so this is just your reminder. Don't be so hard on yourself when you do make mistakes, and explore and get messy exploring. Okay, maybe you love to paint, maybe you love to color, maybe you love to draw, maybe you love to crochet or knit when you were a kid. Okay, those fun classes you took in elementary school if you ever had them, or went to art class. Maybe you played with clay. Go out there and go experiment. Go take a dance class. Like, go try a new form of fitness. Like, go do something that you'd be like, "Oh, that looks like fun." You know what I mean? Um, and just reconnect with that mystery of life frequency and that vibration. Okay, moving forward. Oh, this is a really good one. Tree of life. Travel on. Okay. Oh my gosh! Hi, Selena. You're back. Yay. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This one. I think this one was like almost like a meditation last time I did this. Let me see. Oh, okay. I gotta read the blurb. I'm gonna hold this while I read it. Okay, here we go. You have drawn the Tree of Life card to remind you that life is both a journey from spirit to earth and from earth back to spirit. I don't know who needs to hear that, but this sentence is coming through loud and clear, which is, it's not that serious. It's really not that serious. I've noticed some of the people that I've worked with in the past, like, they take life so unnecessarily serious. And I'm just like, dude, enjoy yourself. Like, it's not that serious. Stop stressing over stuff that's not that serious. Which could be my Sagittarius energy, which is why it's so easy for me to connect to that sometimes. Okay. Let's see. Okay. This mission is special, and so are you who walks its path. There may be times when you feel stuck along life's pathways, yet wherever you are, there are blessings and learnings and exploration to be done. That is literally crazy, because those were drawn back to back. So, okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I do want to mention this. You will meet others on life's path who seem to be going faster. Do not judge them, since you do not know on what part of the path they started. There is no one in front of you or behind you. Oh my gosh. I feel like I still struggle with this sometimes. Because of like my contracts and the things that I've been through. And it's like seeing, I love you, Selena. It's like seeing other people like hit certain goals that I wish I could hit right now, but because I can like tap into my higher contracts, it's like I understand why I'm not there, where I'm not where I want to be just yet, and I know that certain things have to fall into place, certain things have to align before I reach my next steps. And so sometimes I do get in my head, like I'm like, man, like I wish I was like totally financially free to the point where I could just get up and like go on a plane and go to like, I don't know, Sri Lanka or like Maldives and just go enjoy like a nice 2-week vacation, like whenever I want. You know what I mean? And then I'm not gonna lie, I do judge some people who spend their money on like crazy designer things. And that's because of a lot of the sex trafficking that's involved with the designer companies. And so I'm like, seriously, like if I had your money, like I would not be spending my money on that. Like, so yeah, I do that too. Just letting you guys know I'm still human. I still have judgment problems too. Okay, let's see. I feel like there was like a mantra in here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be like a little fun visual exercise before we hit our last card. Okay, I'm gonna read this really quick. So, as I read this, like stare at the card. Okay. Look at the card. Which sphere speaks to you? Is it the sphere's color or position on the tree that most strikes you? Feel into this. What does it say to you about this stage of your life experience? Do you feel as though you are working your way up or down? Do you feel static or unmoving? Judge none of it. You are where you are, and Metatron can see you. You are not lost or forgotten or unable to be seen. Ooh, maybe there's some inner child stuff coming up for some of you right now who had a hard time. You do have a hard time being seen because of emotional neglect, long-term emotional neglect, and emotionally detached parents who constantly dismissed your emotions, and now you have this like inability to communicate how you actually feel. And so some of you can actually get stuck in this cycle of, it's like you're like sitting in your mind and just like feeling your intense emotions, but then you like run into these like mental roadblocks of like, remember what happened last time we said how we felt about this? Oh, remember what happened last time we were vulnerable? We were shut down. We were told, you're too sensitive, or you're just making that up in your head, or this never happened, or whatever it is, right? I say to people, this now, so you don't have to be. Oh, yeah, totally, Selena. You're seeing the one on top with wings in the yellow. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna keep going so I don't get distracted. Where was I? Oh yeah, feeling seen. Yeah. If you have a hard time feeling seen, which, oh my God, you guys, if y'all know, if you just watched my last videos, I literally had a hard time publishing this podcast I recorded like 2 weeks ago in a public library. Like, how crazy is that I had no problem creating this, like speaking my truth about my narcissistic abuse from childhood, like specifically from my mom. And then like going through this energy of like not wanting to be seen because, I'm still like roommating with her at the time. Like I'm still roommating with her right now. And she stalks my stuff. Like she watches my videos. She listens to my content. And it's just to like judge me. It's just to undermine me. I mean, it's just to be like, oh, your videos are so boring. I don't know why anybody would watch that. Like, type of shit. And so like when I was like recording it and getting ready to publish it, I was like, I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be seen by her. You know what I mean? And like now, because I chose to love myself and I chose to put myself first and be like, you know what? Like, I don't give a fuck what she thinks. I don't care what happens. I don't care about the outcome of if she does find out, if she does listen to it. I don't really care. I'm just gonna speak my truth. So I'm going to sit in that discomfort of being seen when I don't really want to be seen. And I'm going to move through it. And that is literally how we grow and evolve, is moving through that change sometimes. Thank you so much. Yeah, I had to muster up that inner bravery, Selena, for sure. Because yeah, it was intense. It was really intense. It's so easy to like feel people get triggered and like send me negative energy. I'm like, I can handle that easy. But then to like, be around my mom and like hear her stuff, it's just like a whole different intensity level. And so anyway. All right, moving forward. Okay, I'm gonna put this back up. Okay. The Creator's light is shining down upon you, encouraging you to enjoy this journey of life and your time here on this planet. That is one thing I do want to say about that. It's like, it's our life. It's your life. It's my life. And at the end of this, we die. We literally die at the end of this. And I'm not trying to be dramatic, but like, that's just the facts. Like, that's the truth. The end of this, we die. So why not do whatever the fuck we want to do? Why not speak our truth and maybe face negative consequences? Why not speak our truth and maybe experience positive consequences? You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's our life and let's just do whatever the fuck we want to do, Okay, yeah. Look again at the card. Seek now the next place on the tree you wish to travel to. What does this represent to you? What are your expectations? And what do you need to experience? Journey on, you are doing well, and all is as it should be. The tree is secure, and so is your place on it. So travel on, travel on. Okay, that was a good one. So yeah, I'm going to hold this up again, actually. So, you don't have to engage with the live chat if you don't want to, but where do you see yourself on this tree of life tree? Where do you see yourself going and why? Personally, let's see. I feel like I'm in the green. I'm in the green sphere because I think that's green. Yeah. I'm in the green sphere because I'm finally choosing to love myself and put myself first. And yeah, I feel like that's just where I'm energetically at in my next stage of life at this time. And I feel like I'm going to be moving up like to that white bubble, and then down to the pink, and then up to the blue. Because I'm stepping into public speaking. I'm like shifting my business. I'm shifting everything that I'm doing. So it's kind of like moving through this cleansing energy, and then down to this like self-love energy, and then moving up to like my purpose of like why I'm here and like why I incarnated here on this planet. And then I feel like hitting the gold is like what that represents for me. It's like freedom. It's like freedom in all aspects of my life. And then the wings is like when I take off and leave. And so, yeah, anyway, it's kind of deep. So, okay, this is the bonus card. Stop. Inner child. Oh my gosh. Who's getting chills right now? Hear and know me. That's literally crazy because I was only planning on pulling 7 cards and this one popped out. Like this was the bonus card. And I literally heard, make this your bonus card. That's crazy. Okay. That is wild. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to hold this up and read the little blurb. Here we go. Stop for a moment. Someone is calling and you have drowned out their cries for long enough. This is the voice of your inner child, often ignored and sometimes unknown, neglected, or pushed aside. I have so much intuitively I want to say around this. Witches, especially going through narcissistic abuse or any kind of abuse in childhood, your authentic energy, your inner child was like immediately shut down. And a lot of your gifts were suppressed. You turned a lot of stuff off. You disconnected from a lot of stuff that you enjoyed doing as a kid. I'm feeling for a lot of you, there's a lot of inner child healing that needs to take place, including myself. Like you guys, this group is like literally a reflection of me too. So there's still stuff I need to heal as well. And yeah, all I feel is like some of you really need to listen to your inner child within. Some of you have severely wounded inner childs that are just like waiting to be heard and to be seen. Okay. And I feel like some of you need to hear this, which is unfortunately your toxic dysfunctional parents are not ever going to see or hear your wounded inner child. You have to be the one that does that. Okay. You have to get to your like a place of being, like a healthy place of being, to witness, to hold space, and to listen to your inner child within. Okay, and you're gonna like feel all the heavy stuff that comes up with it in waves. It's not just all gonna happen at once. It's gonna happen in waves. And one thing I learned recently was I fell asleep to these binaural beats the other night. They were amygdala binaural beats, and your amygdala is responsible for I can't remember. It's not personality. It's, give me 1 second. Let me look it up really quick. I studied this in psychology a long time ago. Amygdala. I can never spell it either. Responsibility. Oh, that's what it is. It's the part of your brain that's responsible for processing your emotions and pleasure as well. And it also plays a role with your memory and your decision making. And oh my gosh, this is kind of triggering, but there's this Netflix documentary. It's called The Trials of Gabriel Fernandez. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. When they did his autopsy, this child, he died when he was like 8 years old. And the, what do they call it? What do people call that? Do like the autopsies? Like those people, they said that his amygdala was the smallest they had ever seen it, like ever, on like a dead person. And it was so sad. It hit me so hard because I felt like, even though I didn't go through some of the abuse that he went through, I felt like I went through, if not the same like intensity of abuse. And it just hit me so hard emotionally. And because I listened to those frequencies, those healing frequencies, it was like, it allowed my amygdala to fully heal. And so then there was like more emotional stuff that stepped forward from the non-physical that like my body was ready to process. And so because I went through like an intense amount of trauma and abuse and neglect and like all of that, it was like all of the non-physical stuff almost got like pushed to the side. And then it wasn't until like I started healing my physical body that like more of that stuff could come forward and more of it could come forward, because now my physical body is like ready to like physically process it. because it can't process all of that in like such a traumatized state of being. If that makes any sense. So yeah, it makes me like really emotional talking about it. But yeah, let's see what the card says. Let's see what the description says. Anger, yeah, tons of anger. Yeah, anger comes from experiencing on the scale of the wounded theme of consciousness of violation. So that's attached to boundaries, which we pulled that card in the last reading. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, Selena. I had a lot of pent up anger in my inner child, like so much anger. 36. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, also, for those of y'all who are new, who are popping in, I do have How to Heal Your Inner Child videos on my YouTube channel, so definitely go check those out. I teach you how to perform energy healing on yourself to really start rapidly shifting your inner child state of being. So, and they're free to watch, so go watch them if you so choose. Oh, yeah. And also, what I've learned from working with clients and working on myself is our inner child sits at our higher heart chakra area. So we have the main heart chakra, and then we have like the auxiliary chakras around it. And then there's a higher heart chakra where that inner child sits. And so what I learned, I want to say back in like 2021, I think, maybe it was, yeah, 2021, when I was working with clients, a lot of people who have past life trauma and inner child trauma stuck in their higher heart chakra, sometimes depending on the intensity of how much baggage is sitting there, in the non-physical, it can manifest as Hashimoto's disease. It's a thyroid thing, thyroid disease, right? Dis-ease. There's something out of vibrational alignment in that energy system of yours. And so I remember this one older lady, she was like in her late 50s. And I remember like seeing into her energy, and I said, oh, like she has like a lot of inner child stuff. Like she needs to heal and like work through, and past lifetimes she's got to release out of there. And she was like, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at those past lifetimes. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. And I'm like, okay, well, you have to if you want to like get rid of the energy. You know what I mean? Like it was bugging me to like see like that stuck energy, and like I wanted to take it out, but I couldn't because like she has to make the free will conscious choice to like want to heal herself. So, anyways. Okay, today you are asked to open that door and allow your inner child to come forward at an age and time when they wish to reveal themselves to you. I'm already getting trigger warning. Some of you may be getting, becoming aware of some sexual abuse or sexual trauma that you went through. I didn't even know that I went through sexual trauma until I did inner child healing on myself like 2 years ago. And I asked one question, and that was like what unlocked like a series of dominoes like within my neural pathways and my neurons, which is like where the memories of the sexual abuse was like locked away. Basically, it was like blocked. And I said, what did I say? Oh yeah, I was doing this journaling exercise, and I said, why does it feel unsafe to connect to my inner child? And then I like through my third eye, I saw one of my uncles, and he just looked so creepy, and I was like, no, and I went into straight denial mode. I was like, no, like no way. And then my nervous system like just fully like collapsed, like fully released, and I just felt this like panic energy, this panic attack energy. I was like hyperventilating. It was like I couldn't even control it. It was like involuntary. Yeah, involuntary. And I was on the phone with my ex-husband at the time. Thank God I was on the phone with him at that time. And he was like, just breathe. Like, I'm here. And like, he was just like silent, like just dark masculine. Like, I'm here, I'm present, dealing with you, like while you're going through this energy. It was intense. It was so intense. I was like, probably for a good 5 minutes, it was like my body and my nervous system was like releasing all of that panic energy, that anxiety, that anger, that grief, that like, why the fuck was there nobody there to protect me? Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, just be gentle with yourself doing this. for some of you out there, it might be really intense. Okay. Moving forward. Here comes Winter. She always shows up every time I need like emotional nurturing. I don't know if y'all seen my Siamese. Because Smokey's like always in the background. Come here, monkey. You want to say hi? Okay. Yeah, she always shows up every time I'm moving through heavy energy. So, all right. Ooh, yeah. Okay, maybe this is going to be very soothing for a lot of you, maybe all of you. Metatron was with your inner child then, just as he is here with you now. Maybe you sensed angels in childhood but weren't allowed to fully embrace them. You may have misunderstood or been afraid of their light, but they were always there to help, not hinder, just as they are now. As your child comes forward, allow them to be wrapped in Metatron's rainbow wings, bringing healing, comfort, and support to whatever is needed right now. I have a question for all of you guys, live and not live. Anytime y'all see a rainbow after a rain shower, like, does anybody else, like, do y'all feel like just lit up inside? Like, is anybody else like just as excited to see those like I am? I don't know what it is about rainbows, but I'm just like, I've always loved them. Like, I don't know if it's because like the rainbow bridge, like to the non-physical or what. I don't know. I've been told many times by other psychics I'm a rainbow bridge between the physical and the non-physical. And so anyway, I don't know. I love the rainbow, rainbows in nature. Okay, yeah. You are encouraged to meditate, speak aloud, or write down any feelings that arise from connecting to your inner child. What do they say? How do they feel? And what do they need? So yeah, if your emotions and just your existence was basically like constantly dismissed in childhood, just like listen to your own inner child and be like, your feelings are absolutely 100% valid, and what you went through was fucked up, and I'm here to take care of you now. I'm here to listen to you now. I'm here to love you authentically now. I'm here to hold space for you now. Whatever it is that you feel like you need to say to your inner child, that he or she needs to hear, okay? I feel like there's some confusion energy coming up. So, I always painted them as a child. Ah, me too. I used to love drawing those. Before I engage with the live chat, I do want to say this really quick. There's some confusion energy that I'm picking up on in the group. And a lot of the times when we go through sexual trauma and sexual abuse, it causes us to be confused, like in multiple ways than one. Like, it causes us to be confused with our identity. It causes us to be confused with sex. It causes us to be confused with life. Trigger warning. Because, right, like most of us are 6 years old, 6, 7, depending on what your contracts were. Some of you maybe went through that at 10, 11 years old. I went through that at 6. And so when you do go through that abuse, it's like your sexual organs are starting to wake up, and it's like obviously way, way earlier than they're supposed to. And so like at that age, you're like, why does this feel good? But it feels uncomfortable. It feels wrong. And then like you develop this like deep shame of like, oh no, like I haven't been a good child. I haven't been a good girl. Like what did I do to like provoke this man to want to do this to me? And like now I'm not perfect. And now I have to be ashamed of who I am and like who I'm going to be. And like, it just causes like all kinds of emotional and psychological problems and issues and trauma. And so one of the best things I can recommend for all of you is really just start connecting back with what you can remember, what you did enjoy in childhood. So, try to paint more, play with some clay, go swimming, like do things that you remember. Even if it's just one thing, okay? If you wrote poetry, if you love to sing, like if you told yourself you're going to be a singer, like sing, like literally sing in your apartment or your house and like sing at the top of your lungs, like blast your favorite songs, blast your favorite music, Me personally, I always listen to Hannah Montana or like the Cheetah Girls whenever I'm in like my inner child energy. And so like I dead ass will literally blast those songs like while I'm driving, while I'm cooking in my apartment. Like it doesn't matter what I'm doing. Like I don't care. I don't care. Because like I love my inner child and I'm gonna give her that space to like feel that and like love that. And yeah. I'm not gonna suppress myself and suppress, what lights me up inside because I'm like worried about embarrassing myself or feeling shame or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Actually some of my neighbors like have heard me sing Hannah Montana songs and all that. And they literally walk past my like back, like my balcony door and they're like smiling at me like, damn, I wish I could do that. I'm like, yeah, you can. Like, let's go, So, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, Selena. I'm gonna post the amygdala binaural beats for you in the comment section of this video once I post it, once I end the stream. And yeah, feel free, everybody who also went through a crazy amount of abuse. It's gonna feel really intense. Yeah, those binaural beats are really healing. And yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that you went through that abuse as well. I swear that stuff like really fucks us up like so hard. And yeah, I just completed this last energy healing on myself that I channeled, I think like 2 weeks ago, maybe, about sexual trauma healing. So there's a sexual plane of existence. Like, it's like kind of complicated to explain. I created this course to help people heal from sexual trauma, and it's designed to heal the intimate, complicated intricacies of money, sex, and relationships. And what do all three of those have in common? I feel like they're all linked to our freedom and our abundance and like everything that we really like want to experience and enjoy in this life. It gives me crazy chills. Oh my gosh. And I'm still putting it together. Like I have so much stuff in my journal that I need to add to it and more lectures that I need to record. But I didn't even think this trauma course was even going to be as big as I'm like making it. But anyways, I discovered that there's a sexual plane of existence. So I talk about how there's like an astral plane, there's a causal plane, there's an etheric plane, and then there's a sexual plane where your erotic self resides. It's like your sexual self. And I'm trying to remember what came up in that energy healing. Oh yeah, there was like energy layers there. There was low vibrational energetic residue there. And then when I popped in, like when my consciousness popped into that plane of existence, there was like tons of like dark entities and like low vibrational energies there. And I was like, fuck you guys, like get out of here. And I said, you know what? Any kind of low vibrational energies that come at me in this plane of existence can get zapped by source frequency. And I literally said that. And they all went they poofed and like vanished. And they literally got zapped by pure white light, by that pure light force energy that I've taught you guys about before in the past. And so anyways, it was like, once I did that, I got like a visual through my third eye of like the sexual plane of like the dimension that I was like remote viewing in, I guess, if that's how you want to describe it. And it was like cleared, it cleared out. And then I could just like laser focus on the energy that was stuck there. So I'm going to be so fucking vulnerable with you guys. So I have been celibate for the past 2 years. And with being celibate, I do masturbate because I like to manifest, and it's normal to fulfill myself sexually, just like it is for you guys. And so every time I was having an orgasm, I kept seeing the uncle that abused me. And I was like, why the fuck does he keep showing up? Like, I thought I cleared out my orgasm channels. I thought I cleared out my womb chakra. I thought I cleared this. Oh my gosh, it gives me crazy chills. I literally discovered there is this like energetic channel that once you, when you're about to orgasm and you can feel source coming through you. So it's like there is something that opens up in your sacral chakra area, like an energy channel there, where it allows you to, I feel like it's like it allows that full 360-degree experience of an orgasm. And because of that sexual plane healing, because of that abuse, that trauma got stuck in that sexual plane of existence. So it was like source was coming through me at like the peak of my orgasm. And then that channel opened up, the energy was moving through me. And then the source was like triggering the low vibrational energetic residue that was there, the sexual trauma that I went through, all the energetic layers that were there, the dark entities that were there. And so like at the end of my orgasm, I was like, I don't want to fucking see his face. Like, ew, like, why? You know, I'm like trying to visualize somebody else. I'm like, this dude keeps coming up. And I'm like, okay, let me try this healing on myself and see if it works. And so I did. I literally the other day went through and I cleared out all the dark entities. I cleared out the energetic layers. I cleared out the low vibrational energetic residue. I even scanned that energy channel that opens up. I don't know if you've heard of onking, but I guess there's like a connection with onking with that energy that comes through. And so anyway, that came through. And so yeah, I scanned that energy channel. And then I was like, okay, like now for sure, like my sexual channels and everything should be 100% cleared out. Like everything should be in a 5D freedom frequency or higher, right? And so then I went to go have me time again. I'm just going to say it. I went and masturbated again. And then once I had my orgasm, it was like it just came straight through, went straight through that energy channel and went straight back to source. And so for me, I always set the intention to work with my sexual energy. And I say, you know, when I orgasm and I connect to source, I ask for my life to be made easier. I ask for more financial freedom, more abundance, right? Like more success, more career freedom, like whatever it is that I want from that self-love time, from that me time. And so anyway, when I connected to source on the end, like on the end of that experience, it was like I just like saw source, and it was like just like a healthy, like no visuals, no images. I didn't see him come through again. I didn't see like another person that I was like trying to visualize. It was like a purely like healthy, high vibrational, like source orgasm experience is like what I could call it. It was like, I don't want to say it was blank, but it was like healthy. You know what I mean? Like it's like what it's supposed to be. Like you're not supposed to see your abuser. You know what I mean? Because of that trauma being stuck there. And so anyway, yeah. Anyways, thanks for letting me be super vulnerable with that. If you guys are interested in dabbling with that sexual trauma healing course, like, let me know. I'm still working on it. So, yeah. Anyways, I need to catch up with the comments. Hi from Ohio. Hello. Hi from Utah. It's so crazy saying that, even though I've lived here for like 4 years, because I'm originally from Charleston, South Carolina. And so, like, it doesn't feel natural to say Utah. I'm like, I'm in Utah. Hi. Anyways, I take the course. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, and I was gonna say, like, I currently don't have like hundreds of people taking the course right now. So, and I did channel that one day. There's gonna be like over 1 million people who take it, which is wild to me. Like, blows my mind. Gives me chills, because that's part of my contracts here is to teach people how to literally like remove all that trauma from their energy so that people can actually experience a high vibrational sexual relationship and orgasm and peace. It's literally what I should like put as a subtitle: orgasm and peace. Yeah, it's gonna be really powerful. And so yeah, I was gonna say, you guys, since I don't have a huge lump sum of people taking it right now, feel free, peruse the website if you want. You can totally invest into it right now, and then we can like work one-on-one together. And because I'm not working with a lot of people at the moment, I can individually channel for you and like help expedite it if you want. I'm leaving that opportunity and that option open. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff that gets grandfathered in. So if you do buy it now, just be prepared. There's going to be more information and more healing coming your way. So yeah, I want to say I need to finalize it by 2025 for sure. And I've been working on this book too. So yeah. And if y'all have questions about that, if you have questions about sexual trauma and sexual abuse and how that affects your energy, like definitely like let me know. And I can even like make a separate video on that too. So yeah, anyways. And yeah, and you know what? I can post the link too when I upload this video. So I think so far in that course, I talk about like the programmings and the conditionings that we absorb from religion in childhood and how that affects our sex life and our money and our relationships and how to manifest with your sexual energy and yeah, just like energy healing stuff I like normally teach you guys how to do. But there is more stuff. I would say there's literally like 2 books worth of stuff I'm putting in this course. So yeah, be prepared. It's a lot, but it's going to be fucking life-changing and incredible. Okay, so amygdala, binaural beats I'm going to post in the comments. And then my sexual trauma course for those of y'all who are interested. Yeah. Because there was nobody available to teach me how to heal myself from getting sexually abused at 6 years old. Like, there's nobody. It didn't matter, like, if I went to therapy. It didn't matter if I went and saw a medium. Like, nobody could teach me how to go through my energy and pull out where that abuse stayed in my energy and how that abuse was affecting my next moves in life. Okay, because it was literally keeping me stagnant. It was keeping me, like, held back, weighed down. Like, it affected so much. Like, it affected everything, you know? So, yeah. Okay, guys. That is all I have for the Metatron reading. So that was pretty fun. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Oh, this is like the most people I've had like pop into a video, so I'm gonna have to do these more often. Yeah, shoot in the top chat in the live chat and let me know if you guys want to if you guys want me to do more oracle card readings and channelings and stuff. Like if you guys had fun with this as much as I have had fun with it. If y'all want to see any more decks before I peace out, let me know too. Because I'm gonna put this one away. Actually, I need to clear my energy really quick. All right, guys, y'all have any questions, comments, anything you want to know, channel? I told myself this is only going to be 30 minutes and we're already at 42 minutes. I love when you guys engage with my live chat. It's just like so much fun. Oh, here comes Smokey, y'all. He's back. Hi, boy. Hi, boy. Okay, well, if you guys don't have any questions, then I'm going to end this part 2 here. So the next video is going to be probably December 1st. I don't know. What day is that? My birthday is December 5th. So I'm not going to do a live video on my birthday. Which I could, but I kind of don't want to. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Oh, yeah, no, that's a Sunday. So let's do December. Ooh, that's a Monday. That's a Tuesday. Let's do December 4th. Let's do the day before my birthday. So December 4th is going to be my next live video. And if you guys want more of this, definitely let me know. Engage. And yeah, we'll see what I'm feeling like doing for the next live video. But until then, I love you guys. And thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you guys in a month. Bye for now.